Hello and welcome back to Journey to 3000. This is day 33. Let's go ahead and start a game. Got a 2200. Play knight c3. What is he going to play? Hopefully c4. Okay, we're going to play c6, d4, and go into the Slav. Alright, we're going to end up in some sort of what you call this? The name is escaping me. But we're just going to stick with the triangle defense, the Catalan, that's what it's called. So they usually go for a quick e4. We're just going to we're going to castle, play g6, and bishop a5 if they go for that. This will be our response. Okay. Yep. Perhaps bishop b4 is the move. Is that annoying? Pinning this in the case of an e4. Seems like it might be annoying. It's still noticeably pinned here. And how does he unpin it? Do I have enough time to play knight here? And f4 now? Does that seem annoying for him? Perhaps. Maybe we just lose the bishop pair though. I'm gonna try it. We're just experimenting here. Okay, can I take here? Pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes. Not sure how good that is for me. Also considering bishop takes. Perhaps we have bishop here, honestly. Nah, maybe not. Maybe to stay annoying, we're gonna trade this off eventually. But we'll start with bishop here. But maybe now he does have this. I'm not sure. No, no way. You can just take the rook. Keeping the pin, giving ourselves enough time to play f4, and then eventually trading this off. This is the current plan. Maybe now we're threatening to take this. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes, we're just down. Okay, we'll take the rook, and we'll focus on trying to save our pawn. With c5, and then maybe we're just up in exchange. I think I bumped the mic there, I apologize. I'll try to edit that out. But I feel like he's misplayed this. I feel like we had some good ideas with the bishop there. Alright, he is threatening checkmate in one. Troubling. Troubling indeed. But f5, and now... No, it doesn't quite work, does it? Okay, I'm a bit disturbed by checkmate in one threats. Bit disturbed. So how should we respond? I think the only way we really can is a g6 or h6, not h6, but a g6 or f5. So how do I want to respond here? Let's just go f5. Probably gonna lose this bishop with barely any compensation, or maybe the center. Maybe we get the center. Wow. I just didn't see that. Didn't see that at all. Should have played g6 there. Should have played g6 there. Pretty terrible move on my part. But yeah, we still can't save the bishop. So we're just going to be down a lot of material now. I totally missed that. Very disappointed in myself for that. Our position should just be perhaps losing here. It's very likely to be losing. We are threatening this, so it's not so clear. But he's just up a pawn now. Alright. Gotta save the bishop. g6, and maybe we're fine there, but we'll have to review it after the game. I think our position was a little touchy. Okay, things are definitely rough right now. How do we avoid getting checkmated in two? I mean, this sucks. It's very annoying that I dropped that move, but it already happened, so let's just get over it. I highly suspect our position's completely lost here. Pretty much have no moves. He's just gonna go queen here. Bishop there, or queen here, and then checkmate. So I'm very annoyed with the circumstances. So let's start with queen here. If bishop here, or if pawn takes, I'm pretty sure his bishop takes. Yeah, pretty sure just says bishop takes there. I don't know, maybe just try to, I don't know. This is probably losing too. I mean, we're just on developing our pieces now. Pretty terrible game. Pretty terrible game. I don't know. I mean, this is all just formalities at this point. I think we're just going to lose pretty quickly. Pretty frustrated. I don't know. I don't really care. At this point, the game is over in my mind, so we don't have much resilience left. Bishop takes, loses the rook. And we're resigning. All right, let's look at that game. I'm not going to do the game review. Let me just do the analysis on if we were even here. And then I'm going to jump into another game. So No, this is actually a completely losing line, apparently. The taking the rook. What happens with g6? Like, I don't... Is this like a line? This is like opening theory. Let me go to the analysis board. Oh, frustrating. Frustrating day. Yeah, I struggle with I struggle with this Catalan stuff. For some reason, I just seem to always not be able to get my ideas in. I'd like to see. Let me go to chess base here. I just want to see what the pros play, because I've been struggling with this for a while. I just don't have any good plans in the Catalan. Clearly, I'd like to mine something here. Maybe I have to put like a card in this video for the second game, because I am going to play another one today. I don't want to leave it on a loss too many days in a row, although maybe we'll just have a tilt day. Okay. Okay, welcome back. I'm definitely gonna play another game. I think I'm gonna chalk that one up to having a flawed opening plan. We got another 2200. Let's just not make it a tilt game. Knight f3. It's gonna take the pawn. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take the pawn now. And sneak in a bishop here. Knight c3. Oh, I'm gonna take that. Pretty much have to with my opening choice. Okay, now I'm gonna go e6 and develop like a normal human being, which is what I forgot to do last game. I did weird stuff in the opening and I lost because of it. Stuff that was not prepped. So here we got a pretty good standard Carlsbad, except for the fact that the knight's on d2. And he's got both his knights. Not sure, haven't fully digested the differences there, but I'm gonna go ahead and create an escape square for my king, or perhaps a hook, depending on the way you're looking at it. Do I want to play for the minority attack here? I'm not sure. Okay, seems kind of weird to trade off that bishop for that knight, but he's targeting on. Okay, that knight was more useful than his bishop, perhaps. But what do we want to do here? Let's just touch this pawn. And perhaps start looking at ways to get my queen involved in the game. I'm guessing he's just going to pawn storm me on the king's side. Also looking at perhaps e5 here with the pinned piece. Okay, perhaps thinking about e4 here, to be sure. Do you think I can fit that in? Is that a weird thing? Is that something I shouldn't be doing? It's definitely planning to immediately go here. I think we have time for e4 here. Let's just play it. Maybe that's a horrible move. Maybe it's opening up his rook that we don't want to be open. But for now, this is the move I'm going to play. Thinking about knight takes, rook takes. I guess we'll just take with the pawn and be fine. And knight can cover in nicely. If knight takes, what else can you do here? Maybe he just continues that plan, but then we have a good square, so I'm gonna take with a knight here. And maybe start posturing towards the king side. Oh, that seems a little optimistic. I might just have to settle with knight c5, threaten a fork maybe, get the last rook involved. And his knight on this outpost hopefully won't accomplish much. That's the dream. Although, knight here. Where are we going? Maybe knight here. And if this knight moves, we have like a double sacrifice or something. Just ideas in the position for sure. Definitely have more ideas in this one than the last one, which is good. Maybe he's gonna like try and target this. That would be awfully annoying. Perhaps the best move. Yep. Great. Well, he's not threatening to take this yet. So honestly, let's just defend that. But I don't immediately see what the problem is. But perhaps we're about to find out. But overall, still alive. Still alive. And up on time. Barely. 7 minutes doesn't really matter, but we are up on time. So knight here. We're still going to go knight here. And now this doesn't threaten a fork. It moves very, very annoying. Seems to be getting active pretty quickly. If this hits this, it prevents the queen, and this is temporarily covered. So maybe we'll try bishop. I mean, what options do we have? We have bishop here and bishop back. It seems like the only two reasonable options. So then maybe knight here. Doesn't seem as good. I think I'm gonna go bishop here. We have a check coming. Okay. I'm not too upset about this. I'm thinking check and knight here. And how does he seem happy there? I don't think so. Okay, let's look at check. King here. Knight here. I guess queen here. I'm like trying to think. Maybe rook here. I don't know. It's definitely not so easy, but I don't want to trade off the knight. I think I'm going to just play this anyway. Jump in a little bit. Definitely playing in a more risky fashion, but hoping that it increases the pressure on him. Right? And queen here, knight here. Or something like even rook here. But am I even like pinned at that point? I hope not. Can I start with queen here? I don't think the knight takes immediately works there. Okay, the difficulty is that this knight does not feel comfortable moving back, so we have to threaten this knight. So we have comfortable moves. If knight here, then rook here. We have lost our time advantage, unfortunately. You know, sometimes you win like 10 games in a row, which is what we did last week, and then you lose 10 games in a row, which is possibly what we're doing now, but we're still going to try our best and hopefully learn something. Last game, rough opening. I mean, you just got to learn the opening. This game, if we're still in it, we're still in it, and I definitely don't think this is any theory. Maybe he has a good response to this. Like, I don't know, I just don't see it. If he goes here, I take here. And we win. So he has to go back, right? And that's a retreating move. I think that's a good sign. Then maybe rook defends here. Bishop take, bishop back, threatening the queen and the knight. Queen has to go, queen can't defend the knight, so we'd be winning there. So that seems like a generally good thing, but maybe he's about to find a move that we don't know about. Like, we gotta consider knight here. So what do I want to do here? Knight takes. Queen takes. Can't take, he has to take with the knight. It's slightly difficult here. Okay, this definitely seems like the worst option. At least intuitively to me. Knight takes. Pawn takes. Not sure about that either. Let's not take too much time. Maybe that pins my knight though. No, that doesn't really matter. Alright, let's just go for it. Guessing knight takes. Thing is, his knight's gonna be pinned. But does that really matter? And it's not even gonna be pinned, he has check. Which probably wins him the game, right? He wins the game now. I've miscalculated. His check, can't defend my queen, no matter what I do. That's very annoying. That's very annoying that we lost the game for that reason. Because we definitely did lose the game for that reason. Yeah, there's no way I can defend that. Just very bad calculation on my part. I was hoping we'd bring home a win, but it's not going to be the case today. Fortunately, because we're just playing horribly. I don't know. We're just playing really bad. We got to go here and then try to win the pawn back. Sorry, the knight back. It's a dire situation. Very annoyed by that. We just made the wrong decision, and it's costing us here. And we're just going to immediately lose, of course. Because why wouldn't we? And I'm sure the computer will say our position was bad the whole time. Like it did last game. It's just like, I don't know, it's just stuff I don't understand. You know, maybe we can swindle it. I don't know. Queen here. Okay, he's gonna have knight takes, or he's gonna have queen takes if I move the rook. So again, we are in a losing position here. So let's just move quickly and go here. Threaten something. There you go. We're doing it. We're making plays. Very annoying. It's very frustrating, but I mean, this is like, it's okay. Forgot that his knight was pinned, and I even said that, and then I just, it just disappeared from my mind, and I'm so focused on this check that just moving out of the way, he can't take this with either piece. I even saw that he couldn't take with the queen. So what move did I even play here? I don't know. It's just nonsensical what I'm doing. Anyway, all right, let's play one more game. We're full tilt. Like, let's just admit it. Full tilt. We made 2200 and then collapsed, which is typically what happens. All right, 2086 D4. All right, Dutch defense. We're gonna fiend our bishop. We're playing knight h3. We're in a castle. I'm gonna reroute my knight to the center. Just stick the pawn up. Feels like a bad move on his part. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the position. We're always going to take. Okay, let's develop the other knight. Maybe we should have put more effort into keeping that there, but I don't know. Let's take with this knight. Okay. Pick with this knight, maybe play for bishop g4. Let's just try it out. That hangs that, admittedly. Though this is probably faster as a threat. Okay, he blocks it with the most natural move. And I think he just has a better center than we do. So let's move our knight back to where it came from, to f4. And we have to trade off our dark square bishop, although it doesn't really matter because the position's open, isn't it? Okay, I'm looking at something like c5, takes c5, queen takes, rook takes, knight takes, bishop here with rook takes. But it seems like I'm losing the bishop for that anyway. Doesn't seem very good. Okay, let's make our bishop worse. And then try to bring it to d4. Okay, our bishop is doing at least something. Maybe it's not something useful, but it's something, and he has a bad bishop. Okay, let's try to double up right here. Still can't play that move. Okay. Notice there's knight moves. Maybe that's not the best thing to do for my position. Yeah, I'm not sure. Bishop is definitely struggling. And I don't want to do that for sure. So knight moves here, it's going to end up here. I'm just going to play here for now. Well, that does seem like a terrible move. Through bishop here. Or just pawn there. Maybe knight here. What am I saying? If pawn here, if pawn here. I'm just saying random piece names because I'm so flustered right now. This is a terrible move. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Maybe not. Maybe I can take with check. But if I could take with check here, then this was the correct move one move earlier. Although maybe this does prevent knight here. Although even if I take with check, these pieces are still going to be forked. Yep, just seems like our position's bad. It's like sometimes you're just predestined to lose all your gains, it feels like. We've lost like the last 6 in a row. It's pretty terrible. Okay, that doesn't seem like a great move on his part. I think I'm just going to go bishop back. Giving me the opportunity to save my position is much appreciated. Not only does that seem to blunder, like bishop takes, now I have queen takes with taking this afterwards. So maybe that's what I want to do. But this also is very unfortunate. But he does have to give his dark squared bishop up for that. His bishop takes here, crazy. Pawn takes, queen takes. Doesn't have knight block. But after we take the knight out, this is hanging because we made such a wonderful move earlier. I'm going to go ahead and go here. Maybe I should start with this, but... See, the thing is my knight is pinned. So like rook here, is that annoying? Alright, let's just start with bishop back. Seems a little too loose. Alright, let's double up. That just it's holding things together, and he's making it here anyway. Okay, he's making it there anyway, so it doesn't. Maybe bishop here though. It's so hard to tell. Well, now this doesn't exist as an option. Then maybe bishop takes here, queen takes. No, this all seems terrible, doesn't it? It all seems terrible. just start with bishop here. We're way down on time. I didn't want it to be a tilt episode today, but it's a tilt episode. We're evening up the score, and we're tanking our rating. Almost to the lowest it's been in the series. I think the lowest it's been in the series is 2166. What's he gonna play? He is playing natural moves. Okay, bishop takes, knight here. Okay, bishop here, knight here. It also seems bad. And I'm just wasting time here. Okay. Let's just move here so that things that he does play comes with forks. So if he does go knight here, we can take this with tactics. This seems a little artificial though, doesn't it?